welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited because I am back with another long overdue bag review. So this bag here is something that's been on my wish list for a long period of time, and it was a gift. So shout out to my brother. I have to give him all the credit because this is the very first gift he's ever given to me, and I'm so appreciative and so grateful for this because he knows how much I've wanted this for so long. And yeah, so this is a very special one for me. So I got this bag for Christmas and I've had a good amount of time to enjoy it and really start using it, and I am just so much more excited about having this piece because I just realized how beautiful and how useful it is, especially in comparison to some of my more luxury and higher tiered, more expensive bags. It's really just changed the game for me. So I'm very excited to feature her, and it is this Poléne bag. This is actually a newer box. Their other boxes were not like this, so I really love how beautiful it is. And we'll do a little unboxing here. And this is the dust bag it came in. They've obviously updated their logo, which honestly it's not bad. I still very much like it. And it came with this cute little note inside as well. And it is the Cyme. So you can see there, it's the Cyme Mini. I'm hoping it is called Cyme, but this is again the Cyme Mini. As you can see, her color is just absolutely gorgeous. I think this one is in the tan color, and it has some beautiful white stitching. So I have had my eye on this bag for a long time, and honestly, I kind of regret not having purchased it sooner, even though it was a gift. And that's only because Poléne has done a ton of price increases in the last 2 years, and obviously every single bag was impacted by this, and I wish I just had gotten it when it was cheaper, but it's all good. She's totally worth it. There is a larger version of this bag, and the reason why I asked and wanted this one specifically is because I honestly thought it had enough space on its own. As you can see here, it does come out, and it's just, the shape is just so beautiful. I wanted to do a pros and cons list when it comes to this bag, but to be quite honest, I don't really have a lot of cons. I think this is probably one of the most beautiful designs I've ever seen. I just think it's very original, and I do love all the little different details about this bag. Just calling out a few, the contrast stitching, the contrast white stitching I think is gorgeous. It looks so beautiful against that tan leather color, and again, the functionality is quite amazing. The fact that it can come out this way and sort of adjust itself to accommodate more stuff, I think that's really great. It has these really strong magnets so that it actually helps keep its shape, and it's all in the little details. I just really think that's a very smart and practical piece, but on top of being such a timeless design as well. I think it's quite difficult to achieve both sometimes you sacrifice functionality for design, and this is a piece where I think it does a really great job of doing both. Just talking more about just the features in general, it does come with 2 attached straps, which I am not used to. It's taking a little getting used to because it has this longer strap, which is perfect to use as a shoulder bag. Again, drop handle is perfect. I think it's really comfortable, and then it does have 2 of these shorter straps that I think maybe this is the one thing I'm not a fan of. I kind of think it gets in the way. I'm not the kind of person to really hold my bag like this, so it just doesn't do anything for me, to be quite honest. And yeah, I don't hold my bags like this either, so again, I just kind of feel like that's in the way, but it's totally fine. You could just kind of keep it inside and you won't be able to see it at all. So next up, it does come with a little leather detachable pouch, and it is also made with the same leather, and It's very handy. I actually use this in a lot of my other bags because it is detachable. In the inside of the bag, you can see that there's quite a lot of space to work with. One thing to note is it is sort of a raw leather lining inside. So if you are carrying any makeup or just food, anything that will stain, I would be very careful about putting it in this bag simply because it will likely stain. One of the things I feel like people call out a lot is because of the shape, it gives the illusion that it can hold a ton, like maybe a laptop, but it's still quite smaller than a regular tote bag, to be quite honest. It does not have the capacity to take on a 15-inch laptop, although you could probably try. I think it's more of just your Kindle, your smaller iPads, maybe a regular size iPad. It will likely fit those, but I don't think I would do more than that. If you are looking for more of a work tote bag, then I would size up to the larger version of the Cyme, just so that you have more space to work with. I think personally for me, because I knew exactly what I wanted to use this bag for, which is more like as an everyday tote, I didn't need the extra space, and this amount of space was perfect for me. Also, because I am quite on the shorter side, I sit at 5'2", and I have more of a petite body type, I don't think the larger version would have worked as well as an everyday tote bag, so this size is perfect for me. And again, I want to use it more as just like a go-to keys, essentials, maybe a book or an iPad, and just throw it in here, and that's all I'm really looking to put in. And so this size is definitely perfect for me. In terms of price and availability, it looks like this bag currently retails for $460 now, and it is actually in pre-order, so they always tend to sell out with this particular style. It's very popular, so if you are looking to purchase it, I would probably say do it sooner rather than later, because I feel like they're just trying to accommodate as many orders as they can and as much as possible. And I do have to correct myself earlier, this is in the camel color, not tan. But it really only does come in 4 colors, which is the camel, black, and then the color cognac, which is more of a darker reddish brown color, and lastly the color taupe. So the larger size currently retails for $520, and I think it definitely makes sense for how much more leather you're getting, specifically just because it is a bigger bag, and it comes with all of the same different features like the little pouch as well. So I just did want to call out the fact that this is my 3rd Poléne bag, and the first one I purchased back in 2019, and it was the numero set in the larger version. I still really love that bag, still very cute. Again, design is exquisite. I think Poléne does a really great job of experimenting with different silhouettes, which you can definitely tell in their overall collection. And the next one I have is the Umi, which I don't think I've done a review on, but I will probably be dropping that soon as well. In terms of quality, I've seen a lot of other reviewers talk about how in the time that they've been purchasing Poléne bags in the last couple of years, they've really seen a decline in quality. I would probably say no, or at least I haven't had that particular experience. I think all the ones that I own are all very well made. I don't have any issues in terms of stitching or color transfer or any sort of weird transfigurations and issues in the last year, and I really do try to switch out my bags as often as possible and use them to the extent in which they need to be used. They're not meant to be babied. And yeah, I don't really have that type of experience. I can't say the same for maybe 4 or 5 years from now, but so far I've really liked all of my Poléne bags, and I think they've aged very well. And I do see that they've dropped a few new styles just in the last month alone. So I'm very curious to see how those look like in person. I know they have shops in Tokyo and also in New York now, so it would be cool to kind of take a look at those other styles as well. But in terms of this review, that was pretty much it from me. Let me know if you guys have any questions, or if you'd like to see a video on all of the different Poléne bags I own, if that would be helpful for you to see any comparisons. Definitely down for that as well. So again, thank you so much for your love, your support, and your patience, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.